Hey guys, Unfrequented World. Just heading out for a walk back the 90-acre trail behind the house, and I wanted to talk about the new microphone from Rode that I bought. So I want to show you guys the camcorder, what it sounds like with and without. We'll do some testing. We'll just take a hike. Maybe we can find some deer or something cool along the way. And I want to talk about this, and look at where this cable is. This is so annoying. I don't know. They run the plug in right where your hand goes. How does that... Obviously the guy who engineered this never used it, ever. And it wouldn't matter what microphone you bought, they all plug in the same place, so it's not going to help. Yeah, look at that for a plug-in, right where your hand has to go, right in the way. The nice thing about the micro is that it comes on this little Lyra mount that you can just pull the microphone out and I can make it face to the rear when I'm behind the camcorder, or make it face to the front, which is the problem I was having. The other engineering problem with this camcorder is it has a nice built-in 5.1 microphone. However, only stereo works when you record in 4K. So only the front microphones work, and when I'm behind the camcorder, it sounds like I've got a garbage can over my head or something. It's ridiculous. I'll show you guys. So this is the sound from the Sony camcorder with the built-in stereo mic when I'm behind the camcorder. And I can see that the level on the back here is reading maybe 3 out of 7 blocks, so it's not picking me up at all. Not very good. And now I've plugged in the micro and I can see I've set the level. I tested it a few times. I can see that it's reading me fully now. The sound bars are lighting up all the way. I might actually be clipping a little bit, so I might have to lower the sound a little bit, but this is much better. Just so there's no confusion, in Canada, this thing here is actually called the dead muskrat. Yeah, we have our own terminology here. So the wife's hiking with me today. She's quite a ways ahead of me. I got to turn this off and catch up because she'll be lost. I'll never find her again. Well, actually I can track her in the snow. Maybe I'll just let her keep going. So the Rode Micro is only $89 on Amazon. That's Canadian. And I owned the Sennheiser 400s before. I had 2 of them. I used them for about 3 weddings, and I absolutely hated them because you had to put batteries in and turn them on. And I actually ruined one of my wedding shots from one camcorder because I forgot to turn on the mic. So this little micro, it's powered by whatever device you plug it into. There's no batteries and it's always on. If it's plugged in, it's working. So for me, that was an easy solution. It's small and light. It should work with my GoPros, my phone, whatever I want to plug it into. And just for vlogging, if I'm a couple feet away, this is all you need. So that's kind of how I have to hold the camcorder to get the zoom rocker up here. What a pain. But I do what I have to do. And so to keep the microphone stable, you're supposed to put the cord back here into these slots on the ring, which tightens down the whole thing here. And it doesn't fit in there very easy. It's not a very good system, but it stops the microphone from jiggling around. Well, Gage is having fun anyway. He likes the snow. Almost have enough snow here to put the snow machine through and make a trail. One more dumping and we'll be there, I think. So this is the sound from the Sony camcorder without the micro being plugged in. And we're not going to notice much difference because the front stereo mics work pretty good on this thing. And that's where I never had a problem there. It's just when I'm behind the camera. So just a couple of seconds to flip it around and now the micro's plugged in. This is the sound from the micro. Probably very comparable to the built-in mics. The Sony camcorders and DSLRs use fairly decent mics actually. The A7 series, decent mics. All the way back to my A99 and A77 too. I never had a problem with those microphones either. She's going the wrong way. We hit the trail and she started heading back for the road.
Ouch! Elbow. Ah, snow all over. Go away. My dead muskrat's full of snow and ice. That's your fault.
So that's the abbreviated test of the new Rode Micro. I just wanted to give you guys some samples. I think it's worth it. It sounded, in the samples that I did at home, sounded fine, was working good. I can read the levels on this. How it's going to work with the phone and the GoPro, I don't know, because I have to buy an adapter. So once I get that in, we'll do more testing. But hey, for 89 bucks, I think it solves one problem, and that's the camcorder back behind issue. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next adventure.